dan tentunya ada yang baru nih dari kami. Tapi bukan event lo ya, melainkan pembaruan di formulir registrasi event IYSA. Sini aku kasih tahu gimana caranya untuk daftar mengikuti event IYSA menggunakan formulir pendaftaran terbaru. Let's check this tutorial out. Pertama, buka browser kamu dan ketik nama website event yang akan kamu ikuti. Di sini aku kasih contoh di event IYSA ya. Kemudian kalian klik tombol registration here. Selanjutnya, kamu akan dikasih pilihan seperti ini. Untuk peserta dari Indonesia, pilih Indonesia Participants, dan untuk peserta yang berasal dari luar negeri, pilih International Participants. Untuk peserta Indonesia, kalian harus memilih Indonesia Participants karena ada beberapa hal yang harus kalian isi dan harus kalian lengkapi. Jangan pilih International Participants ya. Oke, lanjut. Sebelum mulai mengisi, kalian bisa membaca dulu dengan seksama informasi yang sudah kami cantumkan. Kalau sudah, yuk langsung isi form pendaftarannya. Pilih dulu kategori kompetisinya. Kamu mau ikut kompetisi online atau offline? Setelah itu, isi nama peserta. Kalau di formulir pendaftaran yang lama, kalian harus isi satu-satu. Di sini kamu bisa isi langsung. Urutannya, yang pertama itu ketua tim, dan yang selanjutnya adalah anggota. Kamu bisa isi sesuai contoh yang aku berikan. Nah, di bagian nama instansi, kalau kamu berasal dari satu instansi, cukup tuliskan satu kali. Tapi, kalau kamu berasal dari instansi yang berbeda, tuliskan sesuai urutan nama pesertanya. Begitu juga dengan NISN atau NIM. Tuliskan sesuai dengan urutan nama peserta, dan berlaku juga untuk NPSN.
Jadi, untuk penulisan nama peserta, nama instansi, NISN atau NIM, dan juga NPSN diurutkan ke bawah ya, bukan menyamping. Tidak boleh menggunakan tanda baca seperti koma, titik, atau lainnya.
Next, kamu pilih jenjang pendidikan dan tuliskan nama provinsi tempat kamu tinggal. Nah, ini juga nih salah satu bagian yang penting. Pastikan kamu menulis alamat email yang benar, karena email konfirmasi, LOA, dan juga invoice akan kami kirimkan ke alamat email tersebut. Oke, lanjut isi sesuai data yang dibutuhkan. Make sure kamu isi dengan data yang sudah sesuai dan benar, karena data yang sudah kamu submit tidak dapat dirubah kembali. Kalau kamu mendapatkan golden ticket atau free registrasi, kamu harus mengupload buktinya di sini. Caranya, kamu upload dulu buktinya ke drive dan salin link drive-nya di sini. Di bagian ini, kamu harus mengkonfirmasi apakah karya kamu sudah pernah diikutsertakan di event lainnya atau belum. Jika sudah, maka tuliskan di event mana karya kamu sudah dilombakan. Kalau sudah selesai, periksa kembali semua data yang sudah kamu isi. Kalau sudah yakin, klik submit. Jika data kamu sudah berhasil tersubmit, maka akan muncul notif pemberitahuan seperti ini. Terus kalau udah selesai gimana, Minsa? Setelah pendaftaran kalian kami terima, kami akan mengirimkan email konfirmasi selambatnya 1x24 jam ke email ketua tim. Dan untuk LOA akan kami kirimkan ke email ketua tim selambatnya 3x24 jam setelah pendaftaran kalian kami terima. Nah, di dalam LOA nantinya akan ada link untuk masuk ke WhatsApp group. Cukup ketua timnya aja ya yang masuk WhatsApp group. Terus link untuk upload berkasnya ada di mana? Link untuk mengupload berkas dan juga upload bukti pembayaran kami cantumkan di dalam invoice. Nah, untuk invoice-nya sendiri akan kami kirimkan selambatnya 5x24 jam masih ke email ketua tim. Itu dia tutorial untuk mendaftar menggunakan formulir registrasi terbaru dari IYSA. Mudah-mudahan membantu ya. Kalau masih ada yang ingin kalian tanyakan, kalau masih bingung, kalian bisa langsung kontak admin IYSA melalui link yang sudah kami cantumkan di bio Instagram IYSA @IYSA_official. Aku tunggu kalian di event IYSA. Hey, did you know the NYMO and IYMO registration will be closed in 3 days? Have you registered your team yet? Let's join the Math Olympiad organized by IYSA. Register your team here.
I'm gonna take my time.
Hai NICME,
IYCMS dan IICMS Maths. Siapa nih yang udah nggak sabar untuk dua event IYSA ini? We have some exciting information for you. Pendaftaran IICMS dan NICMS 2024 akan segera dibuka loh. Dan kali ini ada sesuatu yang baru loh untuk kalian semua. Ada yang bisa tebak gak kira-kira apa nih yang baru dari event NICMS dan IICMS 2024? Tulis di kolom komentar ya. Halo teman-teman, siapa nih yang sudah menonton video aku yang satu ini? Jadi, apakah teman-teman udah bisa menebak apa sih yang baru dari event NICMS dan IICMS? Oke teman-teman, jadi di event NICMS dan IICMS kita ada dua kategori baru loh, yaitu kategori animasi dan game. Kira-kira bener gak nih tebakan kalian di video sebelumnya? Jadi, bagi teman-teman yang sudah memiliki karya di bidang animasi dan game, teman-teman bisa langsung mendaftarkan karya kalian di official website kami yaitu www.iicms.org.id. Jangan lupa ya.
Energy is yours, and mine is mine. What's mine is mine. My face is saying, I don't need no disguise. Don't comment on my body to not reply. Your business is yours, and mine is mine. Why do you care so much? Who's that right? Why?
Tahukah kamu bahwa Semarang menjadi salah satu basis komunitas IYSA terbesar di Indonesia? Karena itu, tidak hanya 1-2 event, tapi ada 3 event yang diselenggarakan oleh IYSA secara offline di Semarang. Dan salah satunya diselenggarakan di Polines, yaitu event I3EX, Indonesia International Invention Expo. Di tahun 2023 Agustus kemarin, berhasil ada 85 tim offline yang mengikuti lomba I3EX ini. Dan juga diikuti oleh sekitar 200 lebih tim secara online. Nah, untuk tahun 2024, I3EX akan berlangsung lebih cepat, yakni di bulan April 2024 setelah libur Hari Raya Idul Fitri. Nah, pastikan kamu mendaftar di event bergengsi ini karena pesertanya akan banyak sekali dan kuota venue terbatas hanya untuk peserta kurang dari 100 tim. Ayo segera daftar ke IPS 2024.
segera mengisi bangku-bangku yang kosong sehingga nanti untuk teman-teman yang baru hadir berikutnya bisa mengisi bagian belakangnya. Saya ulangi kepada teman-teman yang baru hadir bisa mengisi bangku yang kosong terlebih dahulu ya. Nanti supaya bisa diikuti oleh teman-teman selanjutnya di belakangnya. Terima kasih. Good afternoon and welcome to the Engineering Hall Diponegoro University for the Inventors Talk session of ASEAN Innovative Science, Environmental and Entrepreneur Fair 2024. The Honorable Ladies and Gentlemen, yesterday we just held the opening ceremony and then exhibition of ideas and innovations that you have been created before, guys. What amazing and spectacular idea that have you guys? Okay, guys, we would like to remind you that you can also watch on live streaming throughout the IYSA official YouTube channel. So make sure to invite your friends and family to launch your YouTube applications and subscribe to the channel of IYSA official. Well, the next agenda for today, we will have Inventors Talk, which we will pay attention to 8 teams of these Aiseef competitions. First, the chosen team will be presenting their creation, and then our reviewee for today's session, the Honorable Professor Dr. Tutuk Joko Kusworo, as the head of Department of Chemical Engineering Diponegoro University and Chief of Aiseef 2024 Judges, as the reviewer, will give his review for the presentation. Okay, let's get started. For the first team, please welcome Min 9 Jakarta. Please give a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the team of Before we start the presentation, we will introduce ourselves.
I am Fatih.
I'm Alia. I'm Zahra. I'm Akila.
And I'm Mikhail.
We will present our presentation. The title is KUA, Create Environment to Zero Waste.
Huh? Kuah. What is the meaning of kuah?
Hah? Kuah? Kuah baso, kuah soto, or kuah sop?
KUA is kulit buah.
Oh, I see.
Introduction. A fruit is very important to the body. So many vitamins and nutrients are important for the body. Not only a fruit is useful, but also the rind of fruit is useful to be an economic value. These are the background of KUA movement to create zero waste. Formulation.
Number 1. How does the kuah program create zero waste? Number 2. What are the results of processing kuah in creating zero waste? Number 3. What obstacles are faced in implementing the kuah program as a zero waste effort?
Research objective. 1. Provide the positive impacts on the use of fruit peel as an effort to create zero waste environment. 2. Collaborate with the ACAM Campus Academy West Bank located in the madrasah environment to provide education in processing kuah into a bio-waste product. 3. Find a way out of facing obstacles in implementing kuah program by equalizing perception of all students, teachers, staff, and parents in order to create zero waste in their respective environment.
Benefits of research. Number 1. For the community, namely helping to understand the processing of organic waste, especially food peels, so that it can be useful and have economic value in creating a waste-free environment. Number 2. For agencies, this is to help create awareness about being able to utilize for organic waste, especially food peels, to make the environment clean toward creating zero waste. Number 3. For researchers, it is to gain more insight into waste management and how to apply kuah in daily life to be effective and economically valuable as an effort to create a waste-free environment.
Research method. The research method used in research is a mixed method with an experimental and research and development approach, accompanied by quantitative and qualitative data collection methods in the form of image. Time and place of research. Number 1. Research times 25 November 2023 to 30 January 2024. Number 2. Research place. Min 9 Environment South Jakarta.
The importance of fruits for the body is because of its nutritional and vitamin content, which affect the skin.
Fruit skin is outer layer of fruit that contains tannin and polyphenol compounds that can be utilized. Tannins and polyphenols are natural compounds that are antioxidant and are believed to maintain body health and protect against pests.
The use of fruit peels in research is processing it into biowash. Biowash is the result of soaking fruit skin mixed with water and promic which has undergone fermentation. Promic is fermented fruit juice and produce good probiotic that complement microbes in our body. Fruit skin processing. The processing fruit peels into a biowash, 300 grams fruit peels, is by soaking 1.5 liters of waters and 6 promic measuring cups. Then soak of 3 days. After 3 days, the fruit peels is filtered and becomes biowash. Benefits of biowash are for washing dishes, mopping, removing stains on cloth, floor, blackboard, and can be used as a substitute for Rexona in eliminating body odor. Apart from being useful as biowash, fruit peels can also be used as compost directly for plants. The method is to put the fruit peels or what remaining of the fruit peels in biowash in plant pot and then spray it evenly with biowash. Then cover again with soil. Plant become more fertile.
So, if you consume fruit, there is nothing left. Enjoy the fruit, we enjoy the skin, and we plant the seed. This is zero waste in action.
Based on research conducted, research on fruit peels has a positive impact in reducing waste in environment.
The most process from the fruit peel in our school is biowash in 50% percentage, and the left is compost in 25% and organic fertilizer in 25%. Conclusion!
Number 1, the KUA program creates a waste-free environment by consuming the fruit planting, the seeds, and the processing food skin.
Number 2, processing fruit peel into biowash creates waste-free environment that is efficient and has economic value.
Number 3, the obstacle faced by the KUA program movement is the lack of awareness of creating zero waste in their respective environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wow! How long have you been practice for this presentation, guys? 1 month? Wow! Give applause again to Min9 Jakarta. Okay, thank you so much for presenting your project. That was very creative of you and your team. And to Mr. Professor Tutu, please ask a question or give a review for this presentation.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I think it's very good idea. Good luck is your innovation is creative, but I want to say in your presentation, yeah, you must start with the background, and you can tell about the previous study about your research. Maybe the other person have the same research with you, so you can tell about the previous study and the problem. After that, you can state your research formulation. After research formulation, you can achieve your objective. Yeah. After that, research objective is solved by research methodology. And in the research methodology, you can divide it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 to achieve your objective. So the flow of the research is research background, previous study, problem formulation, research objective, research methodology, and conclusion. So the conclusion is to answer the research objective. If you can flow, your research is very good. Yeah, and for the continue your research, you can go to the patent. Yeah, because if you want to compete with the other previous the other research, yeah, in the maybe you in the overseas, yeah, you have a patent in your research. Okay, thank you. It's very good research and innovation. And good luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Professor Tutu, for this review. And guys, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu?
We want to say thank you for the tips and saran. Ya, pokoknya terima kasih. Thank you.
Okay, give a round of applause again to Min 9 Jakarta. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right, for the second team, please welcome SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya. Okay, please give a round to SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. We are from Team F.
A.
Fantastic.
And aspiring.
Before we start our presentation today, we would like to introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Fauzan Ahmad Azaki.
Hello, my name is Swata Nizam Askadiputra.
Hello, my name is Rania Kansa Amira.
And hello, my name is Aisel Naura Feriska.
And we are from SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya. And today, we will be presenting our research, which is titled Highly Nutritious Tofu from Racellager Species Waste. Allow me to introduce our research. So, the environment has a lot of resources with a lot of potential, but it has a lot of waste too. For example, there are a lot of types of waste. It can be animal waste. Animal waste such as fish, chicken, cows, etc. For example, from Racellager species. The Racellager species is a fish and it's common in Indonesia. But it has a waste which is from its innards. Its innards has a high protein, but it is often forgotten and ignored by society. Therefore, we use it in our research. We try to find problems in society that need high nutrition or high protein. And turns out there is stunting. Stunting is a problem that is caused by malnutrition or deficiencies of macro and micronutrients. One of the macronutrients is protein. Protein is divided into two types, which is animal and vegetable protein. So animal protein can be from tempeh, tofu, and etc. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean vegetable. And for animal protein, it can be from fish, chicken, cows, beef, or etc. And now in our research, we use both proteins. For our vegetable protein, we use tofu because it is cheap in price and has a high protein. And for our animal protein, we use rush villager. The rush villager is processed in the tofu making process. Thereby, it can produce a tofu product that is high in protein. Thereby, it can prevent stunting.
Now, I will discuss the formulation of the problem and objective. The formulation of the problem in the research is whether stelliger species with high protein content that can be used for making highly nutritious tofu. And our research objective is to find out whether stelliger species with contain high protein that can be used for making highly nutritious tofu.
And now I'm going to explain the process of the protein test and tofu making. So first is the protein test. For the protein test, the sample has to be pounded first, and then we weigh it until it reaches approximately 1 gram, and then it gets destructed. After it's destructed, we put the catalyst, which is the Kejeldal tablet, and also add sulfuric acid. And then we heat it to 2 to 3 hours. Lastly, we titrate it. And now is the process for the tofu making. We peel off it. And then we blend the soybeans with the Rochester species waste with the ratio of 5:1. And then we filter the blender results by adding water up to 500 milliliters, and then it gets boiled. After it's boiled, we add 2 to 3 tablespoons of acetic acid solution, and then we strain out the soybean pulp and put the soybean curd into a mold and put pressure into it to form the tofu. And lastly, we leave it for 1 to 2 hours. And now I'm going to explain the results and analysis. For the analysis, we found out that if we add about 5 grams of Rochester species waste into the tofu will have a white color, a soft and dense texture, and also a sour aroma. But if we add 10 grams into the tofu will have a yellowish color, but still have the same soft and dense texture and sour aroma. And lastly, if we add 15 grams into the tofu will have a dark yellowish color, but still have the same texture and aroma as the other ones. And from our analysis, we also found out that 100 grams of Rochester species waste contains a 14.1% of protein. And now are the results of our questionnaire. For the results of our questionnaire, 90.3% of people are attracted to the color of the tofu. 77.4% of people don't agree that the tofu has a sour aroma. And 61.3% of people think that the tofu has a soft and dense texture. And lastly, 100% of people think that the tofu is very delicious. And since our research is about stunting, kids around the age of 6 until 11 months need about 15 grams of protein per day. So that means 5 grams of protein each meal. And this is an example of 5 grams of protein in one meal. How do we get the 5 grams of protein? For us, we just need to add 50 grams of soybeans and 10 grams of innards. Therefore, we can get 5 grams of protein in one dish.
And now is the conclusion of our research. Rochester species waste can be used as an alternative ingredient for adding nutrient to the tofu making process, with a higher macronutrient in the form of protein and a soft and chewy texture. This product can also prevent stunting. And the last one is the benefits of our product. First one, our product is high of protein and also can prevent stunting. Second one, our product is cheap and also reachable. And the last one, hopes for the future, our product will be mass produced. That's all for us.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much, SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya, for presenting your project. That was very innovative of you. And to Mr. Professor Toto, please kindly ask a question or give some review for this team.
Okay, thank you. I think it's good research and impressive of your innovation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As you know that tofu tempe is traditional food, yeah. So we must make sure that your process is good, yeah. So my question first, how many repetition your experimental to make tofu?
We had about
Around 1 month.
about
Month of
like 1 month of experimentation, which we had about like 6 attempts on making the tofu, and also
And the
implementing.
taste is same?
We had a bit of differentiation from each example because we try to add more flavors, but the base of the flavor is still the same, which is a bit a get from a bit of the fish, but also the taste of the tofu is still there.
How many people taste your tofu?
We use the questionnaire and to give testers for the people, and we gave around 30 people.
30 people?
Yes.
With different maybe age or work?
Yes, different ages.
Okay, it's good because tofu tempe is traditional food, yeah. So you must make sure your production.
Yes.
Okay, it's very good, and I think it's good innovation. You can go to DKJ ya, Dewan untuk paten ya. Jadi so maybe you can patent your research ya. It's very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, give applause again. Thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the review. And thank you for SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya. Do you have anything that you want to say to Mr. Tutu first?
Firstly, we want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity to show our research to everyone here, to the judges, and also all of our friends or competitors here. And we are very grateful because of that. And thank you, Mr. Totok, for the review and also maybe recommendation. We will surely use it for our next research. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's give a round of applause, guys. Okay. Okay, thank you for SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya. You can go back to your seat, and let me invite you to give another round of applause to SMP Negeri 1 Surabaya. Okay, for the third team, please welcome SMA Islam Hidayatullah.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are from Hidayatullah Islamic High School, Semarang. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. My name is Nasin alias Syakiranya Yuwono, and they're my partner, Kansagina Zahra Tushita, Faizakan Sanugraha. And in this opportunity, we would like to present the result of our research. First of all, let us begin with what is breast cancer. Breast cancer is a condition when the breast cells grow uncontrollably. It is because of the development into cancerous tumor determine this kind of breast cancer. Breast cancer is also a disease of different viruses that participate at the same time of one virus process. In general, viruses are involved in a lot of types of cancer. Major risk factor for cancer including age, high hormone level, economic status, and much more.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death among women. Furthermore, according to the Indonesian Ministry of Health, breast cancer is a first rank in terms of the highest numbers of cancers in Indonesia and is one of the first contributors to death due to cancer. Nah, as we can see in this data, there are 2,056 cases between 2022 and 2023, or 16.7% of the total cases. Meanwhile, the number of deaths reached more than 22,000 cases. Therefore, this research aims to inhibit the growth rate of breast cancer using the chimeferol compound found in Mirabilis jalapa tuberous roots.
Based on what Zahra said, we need a solution regarding the problems related to this problem. The formulation of the problem is to find a drug candidate to prevent breast cancer growth containing chimeferol found in the 4 o'clock flower tuberous root using in silico method.
And the previous research, which will help by the other researchers to explore the benefit of Mirabilis jalapa. First research by Google J et al. They found that the root of Mirabilis jalapa possess potential antioxidant and broad-spectrum antimicrobial activity, which could be explored for pharmaceutical application. In addition, the research from Firdausi, Mutiara Aulia et al. Discussed about phytochemical composition analysis, antioxidant activity, and cytotoxicity analysis of Mirabilis jalapa extract against cervical cancer. Because there are a lot of benefit of Mirabilis jalapa, we analyze in this research to focus on investigating Mirabilis jalapa as a drug candidate of breast cancer using in silico method.
Now let's move to the next point, which is we're talking about the formulation of the problem in this research. First, how can we identify the bioactive compound chimeferol to help reduce the incidence of breast cancer? Second, how can we find the target protein of Mirabilis jalapa tubers using in silico method to help reduce the incidence of breast cancer? Third, how can we find the toxicity level and drug likeness of chimeferol? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to answer those problems, we have several purposes doing this research. First, we can identify chimeferol, a bioactive compound to help reduce the incidence of breast cancer. Second, in silico method can be used to find the target protein of Mirabilis jalapa tubers to help reduce the incidence of breast cancer. Third, we can evaluate the toxicity level and drug likeness of chimeferol.
To achieve those purposes, we held several methods. It is in silico. In silico is a method to analyze bioinformatics with computer simulation. In silico methods help identify the level of similarity of molecules as alternative drugs. In silico have several steps. First step is to prepare the composition of the natural compounds contained in Mirabilis jalapa via the PubChem website. Next is determine the target protein of the chimeferol compound. The third step is to analyzing the 3D model structure and validation of the selected proteins.
Step 4 of this research is molecular docking using AutoVina. In this step, chimeferol is ligand and the GSK3b protein is the macromolecule that will be tested for the interaction between the two. Step 5 of this research is testing the level of similarity of natural compounds of drugs candidates using Lipinski rules on the Swiss ATME and Protox2 website.
This research was also supported by 4 other methods. The first one is maceration, a technique used to extract active compounds from plant materials by soaking them in alcohol. Next is extraction, the process of separating the desired compound from a mixture using variations techniques such as filtration, evaporation, and participation. Third is phytochemical test, a qualitative analysis to identify the different classes of secondary metabolites present in the plant extract. And the last one is PSA test, which is used to determine the practice size of the research sample.
From the results of the test, we took secondary compound glycogen synthase kinase 3 beta or GSK3b. From the comparison, it found that ellagic acid was the best secondary active compound with binding affinity is minus 8.9, while the binding affinity of GSK3b is minus 8.1. But the toxicity class of ellagic acid is 4, while the toxicity
Solid meat choco. This product has two variations. It is chocolate bar and chocolate bites. Chocolate bar contains peanuts, almonds, and oat and raisins. The nuts are mixed together with melted chocolate and mirabilis powder. And chocolate bites contain just only melted chocolate and mirabilis powder. And the next is the video of us making the meat choco products.
Based on the results and discussion of this study, it can be concluded that using in silico method, Mirabilis jalapa has been shown to contain kaempferol flavonoid with glycogen synthase kinase 3 beta or GSK3b as its target protein.
The glycogen synthase kinase 3 beta protein contained in the kaempferol compound in the tubers of Mirabilis jalapa has the potential to be used as an alternative drugs to inhibit the growth rate of breast cancer at the required dose.
In conclusion, from the whole method we took before, we take stand on the secondary compound glycogen synthase kinase 3 beta or GSK3b, because from the comparison, it found that ellagic acid was the best secondary active compound, with a binding affinity is minus 8.9, while the binding affinity of GSK3b is minus 8.1. But the toxicity class of ellagic acid is 4, while the toxicity class of GSK3b is 5. That makes us assure that the result of Mirabilis jalapa has been shown to possess potential that can inhibit the growth rate of breast cancer.
Our research is only a companion to other cancer drugs or therapies such as chemotherapy and other. This product is an alternative companion where sufferers can still enjoy healthy snack with herbal benefits. I guess that's all from us today. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for presenting your project. That was very impressive of you. And to Mr. Tutu, please kindly ask question or give some review for Kansas and team's presentation.
Thank you. I think it's very innovative research, but because your research is related with human, so you must be careful. And my question is, how do you prove your success, your drug to preventing the cancer? And maybe we need to make sure how long you will be test your product we can tell about my product is very success to preventing the cancer, the growth of the cancer. Okay, thank you. Because I don't see maybe your research and discussion. You use maybe statistic, because it's very important because in your field, we must make sure with the statistic method. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the review. And Kansai and teams, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu or the audiences?
I guess that's all from us today. Thank you for all the suggestions that have been given to us. In the future, we will continue this research better and produce safer products from all the suggestions that had been given. I guess that's all.
Okay, you can go back to your seat. Let us give him another round of applause for Kansa and teams. All right, for the fourth team, please welcome SMP Lukman Al-Hakim Surabaya.
Hello everyone. Avatar, here we go. Avatar to the top. We are Team Riderson from Lukman Al-Hakim Junior High School of Surabaya. And our supervisor, Mr. Budi Santoso, MPD CHT as an IYSA expert team. And the title of our research are Avatar or Aquatic Sensor with helper stick to prevent sexual harassment for children.
In Indonesia, there are around 3.75 million school students with visual impairments.
20 centimeter in height and 1.2 kilogram in weight. For the new upgrade, we have an aquatic sensor and the new 3D model. The new 3D model has an elegant design and is not heavy. For the aquatic sensor can detect water around the user. And how to operate the stick? First, we turn on the stick. After we turn on the stick, we turn on the hotspot in the smartphone. With the hotspot name is Smart. The password is Smart123, and the stick will connect automatically. After the stick is connected, we can operate the ultrasonic sensor. We also have the GPS. You can see the GPS location in our application. And we also have the two buttons here. It's a white button and a black button. The black button is to activate the camera and the siren. So if I push the white button, the siren will be on, the camera will be on, and in our applications, we'll switch safe to the danger. And we also have the black button. If the black button is to activate the taser if the user in a danger situation. The taser given 30 kilowatt electricity to protect the user. And I will give you a sampling if our tool is work. And we also have the new upgrade is an aquatic sensor. If the stick touch the water, the siren will be on. And how it works? It works by using two pieces of iron, that one iron giving a small electricity and the other iron receives the electricity. So if there is a water, the iron giving a small electricity to the water and the electricity was flows to the other iron and the siren will be on. So the stick can detect water around the user. Thank you.
And for the data from our previous device, the ultrasonic sensor can only detect for optimal distance of 30 centimeters. And from the previous data, the ultrasonic sensor isn't waterproof. The upgrade from our new ultrasonic sensor, the ultrasonic sensor can detect for optimal distance of 90 centimeters, and this ultrasonic sensor is water resistant.
Based on the result of our research of the experiment that we have done, the optimum range is 90 centimeters because it could detect any surrounding object with a wide distance than the previous research.
We can conclude that data fantastic can be used for helper stay for blind people and the optimum range 90 centimeters distance to be used for defense tool.
The suggestion that can be that this research is to develop it into a wide distance.
And for beneficial of this tool is water resistant, can detect further distance up to 90 centimeters, and can be used for as self-defense tool.
And for the price of our device is 1.75 million rupiahs. And you can see the copyright of our research. It contains our supervisor name, Mr. Budi Santoso, MPDCHT, and back of it, it contains our team member name. It's the end of our presentation. Thank you for hearing our presentation.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much, Nicholas and friend, for presenting your project. That was very innovative of you. And to Mr. Tutu, please kindly ask a question or give some review for the presentation.
Okay, thank you. I think it's very impressive your research, yeah, very innovative, and you have surat pencatatan ciptaan, ya. But surat pencatatan ciptaan is different with the patent, ya. In international level, maybe people just see about the patent, not surat pencatatan ciptaan. Because surat pencatatan ciptaan is very simple, ya, different with the patent, ya. And I think how we convey our research is very important, ya. So I see you start introduction, but after that you talk about the method. I think is you must try to introduction. After that, the previous study. After that, you can state your research objective. So people want to know your research is important or not from the research formulation and the research objective. Yeah, so maybe you can think how do you present your research? I think it's very important. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for the suggestion, Mr. Tutu.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the review. And Nicole and friends, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu or audience?
Thank you, Mr. Tutu,
for your innovation for our team. And the next project, we will use your innovation in our team. Thank you, Mr. Tutu.
Okay, thank you for SMP Lukman Al-Hakim Surabaya. Okay, you can go back to your seat. Let me invite you to give another round of applause for Nicole and friends. Alright, for the fifth team, please welcome SMP Negeri 22 Surabaya.
Carbon dioxide ppm level on this phone is same on the device.
This graph shows that when your device turn on, it can reduce that initially 3000 ppm to below 1000 ppm. This graph shows that when your device turn on, it can reduce that initially 3000 ppm to below 1000 ppm. This graph shows that 58 out of 64 is agreed the aromatherapy is refreshing. This graph shows that 60 out of 64, the air is more refreshing after your device turn on.
Since the air pollution sensor MQ2 detect air pollution above 1000 ppm, the air purification system will turn on if air pollution above 1000 ppm. Based on the experimental research show that the air pollution can reduce significantly. The air result from air outlet also become fresher and fragrant due to the aromatherapy inside the system. The application on mobile phone also perform very well to receive information from air purification system. Based on the result from this research, it can be concluded that 1. The automatic sensor can send information to the user mobile phone. 2. The air purification equipment can work well to improve the air quality.
Okay, so this is our legalization of our work, our copyright that has been signed by our government. It contains our project name and also our supervisor name, Mr. Budi Santoso, MPD CHT, as the IYSA expert team, and also our names on behind. And this is our logbook that contains our project journey. That's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rafka, for presenting your project. That was very impressive to you. And to Mr. Tutu, please kindly ask question for give some review for Rafka and friends.
Okay, thank you. I think it's good idea to develop maybe the equipment to measure the CO2 pollution in the air. Yeah. I just suggest how do you present your work? Yeah? Because in the end, yeah, we want people to maybe to buy our product. Yeah. So we must present maybe like marketing. Yeah. You must attractive. You must more comfortable. Yeah. So it's relax but your PowerPoint is good to show your research and your product and why do you develop your equipment. It's very important. So I don't see maybe the problem formulation and the other, yeah, because many people develop maybe same with your product, yeah, maybe CO2 to measure the CO2 pollution, yeah, and the important you must show the advantages of your product, so the people will be interested in your product. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the reviews. And Rafka and friends, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu, our audience?
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Mr. Tutu, for the advice for our presentation and our device here. And also thanks you to the audience that has been listening to us presenting to you our device.
Okay, thank you, Rafka and friends. You can go back to your seat now. Let us give another round of applause to Rafka and friends from SMP Negeri 22 Surabaya. Alright, for the sixth team, please welcome SD Negeri Simo Mulyo 1 Surabaya.
We are from Simo Mulia 1 State Elementary School, Surabaya. Our presentation is about Mafitefa. Mafitefa is microfight plant and microinvertebrates as the indicator of simple bioassessment river water quality in East Java. And our advisor is Mr. Budi Santoso, MPDCHD, as the IYSA expert team. Introduction. Microphyte plants are plants with micro size that could be seen without any specific equipment. Microphyte is very important in our environment because it could help to improve water quality by enhancing the transparency and dissolve oxygen. The function of microphyte is to help the oxygen cycle and produce food for some microinvertebrates. This research is a development from the previous research that used microinvertebrates as the biological indicator to determine river quality in East Java by using 3 rivers. In this research, we used 10 different rivers to check the amount of microphyte in East Java.
Method. The method that we're using are quantitative sampling experiment by checking the amount of microphyte in the river. Besides checking by using simple bioassessment, we also check the turbidity, temperature, and dissolved oxygen.
Okay, now I'll tell you the data from our research. Based on our previous research, the data that we have obtained is the macroinvertebrates from the 3 different rivers are 4.5 for Ketabang, 2 for Porong, and 5.1 for Lundung. But macrophytes, we obtained 10 data of river in East Java. For example, Lundung 5.25 indicates clean, Porong 1 indicates dirty, Jagir 6.3 indicates clean, and Ketabang 4 indicates dirty.
By the 10 rivers that we searched indicates that the amount of macrophyte affected the amount of macroinvertebrates with score for Lundung 5.1 with 5.25, Ketabang with 4.6 with 4, and Porong 2 with 1.
Conclusion. The microphyte can affect the amount of microinvertebrates, and microphyte plays an important role in the balance of environment.
The benefits of our research are 1. We can know about the water quality. 2. We can keep the river environment in a condition of balance. 3. We can give information about river quality.
In this research, we searched 10 different rivers to give the score for the macrophytes. Since there is no journal use macrophyte as the biological indicator, and this is the FBI score from the rivers that we have searched are Pasar Asam River 4.5 4.1 indicates dirty, Lundung River 5.4 indicates clean, Gunung Sari River 5.375 indicates clean, Ketapang River 4.5 indicates dirty, Jagi River 6.4 indicates clean, and Wonokromo River 5.6 indicates clean. And this is our indicator. This is our logbook that contains the journey while doing our project.
And this is our logbook. It contains the journey while doing our project.
That's all of our presentation. Is there any questions for us?
Let's give a round of applause to SD Simo Mulyo 1 Surabaya. Okay. Hi guys, how long have you been practice for this performance?
We have practiced almost 2 months.
2 months? Wow, they're really excited for this event. Okay, that was very innovative of you. And to Mr. Toto, please kindly ask a question or give some review for the presentation.
Okay, first I want to ask you, what is the function of logbook?
Pardon, sir?
What is the function of logbook? You tell me about your logbook. Yeah? What is the function of logbook?
The function of logbook is we can tell the journey while doing our project.
The main function of logbook is to show your research is original. So you can apply the patent or the other, maybe surat pencatatan sipil ya, ya, surat pencatatan ciptaan. Yeah. Because with logbook we can claim that our research is original. Is the main function of logbook. Yeah. Okay. The second question: how many indicator that you measure that you can say the river is not polluted?
Pardon?
How many indicator that you can state that the river is polluted?
We use 2 indicators. The first indicator is the macroinvertebrates, and the second indicator is the macrophytes indicator.
Okay, thank you. I think it's not good. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the review. And Naila, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu or audience?
Okay. Thank you, Professor Tutu, for giving us suggestions, advice, and recommendations. For the next research, we will discuss with our supervisor. Thank you, Professor Tutu.
Okay, let me invite you to give another round of applause for Naila and friends. Okay, you can go back to your seat now.
Thank you.
Okay, for the seventh team, please welcome SD Muhammadiyah 4 Surabaya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Who we are? We are M-U-S-T. We are for we are fifth grade students from Muhammadiyah for elementary school, Surabaya, Indonesia. Before we present our research, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Aska Ataragananta. You can call me Aska.
My name is Abdullah Afan Iranata. You can call me Afan.
My name is Kanisha Zahrakunandi. You can call me Kanisha. My name is Kalia Zahrakunandi. You can call me Kalia. We would like to say thank you to our advisor, Mr. Budi Santoso, as IYSA expert team, and Miss Alia. Because without their guidance, we wouldn't be here today.
So, without further ado, let us present about our research. Aiseef, the effect of purification system on tap water becoming drinking water. Water is an important part of human life. The availability of water in nature is very abundant, but the availability of ready-to-drink water is still relatively small.
The water we use every day for drinking, cooking, bathing must be clean so that we avoid disease due to poor water quality.
Getting clean water is the dreams of all humans in the world. However, not all places can get clean water. Clean water is not only reflected in its clarity, but must also be free from foreign substances so that it is suitable for human consumption. The problem of providing clean water is currently a particular concern to developed and developing countries. Indonesia, as a developing country, can't be separated from the problem of providing clean water for the community.
The quality of the water supply is influenced by various human activities, originating from industrial, household, and agricultural activities, which will produce waste that contributes to pollution, thereby reducing the quality of river water.
In the city of Surabaya, to meet the daily needs, the majority of population use tap water whose raw materials come from river. According to UDOS and Said NI 2019, tap water raw materials in Surabaya have very high concentration of pollutant compounds.
Drinking water is said to be safe if it meets physical, chemical, and bacteriological requirements. There are very simple methods that can be used to get clean water. The most commonly used method is to make a water filter. So far, the water filters we have encountered are large and difficult to carry everywhere. Therefore, this research tries to create a more smaller water purification system with electrolysis process and UVC light.
This research is generally carried out in 3 stages, namely designing the water purification equipment, testing the water purification equipment, and purified water laboratory testing. In this study, we use tap water as an intake of the purification process.
The purification stage consists of 3 consecutive steps. First, water filtration to remove impurities by lowering contamination of water using a fine physical barrier such as polyester Decran, silica sand, manganese green sand, and ferrolite sand.
Second, coagulation and flocculation are two processes used to separate suspended particles from water or wastewater. Coagulation involves the addition of chemicals that neutralizes the charges of the particles, while flocculation involves the mixing solution and sometimes the addition of polymers that makes the particles bind together and form into larger flocks. The materials used in these steps are activated charcoal and ceramic balls.
The electrolysis process aims to produce alkaline water with pH 9 plus.
Fourth, water disinfection is the removal, deactivation, or killing of pathogenic microorganisms. The water disinfection material that can be used is UV sterilizer.
Testing purification electrolysis equipment. This stage is trying to perform the purification process using tap water that can be obtained easily in every household. In this stage, we also doing trials and errors, arrangement of the materials compositions to obtain the optimal result of purified water with a pH 9 plus.
The purified water laboratory testing. The water laboratory test parameters are pH, TDS, odor, color, taste, and bacteria contamination.
Result. The results show that the water produced was clear, odorless, colorless, tasteless, free from coliform, and has a pH of 9.42. Hence, that tap water previously was unfit to drink. After going through this filtration process, it became fit to drink. Meanwhile, water with high pH has been proven in previous studies to produce and prevent gastrointestinal disorders in digestive system.
Based on the result of this research, it can be concluded that first, purification equipment can work well to filter tap water.
Second, the filtered water looks clear, odorless, tasteless, and colorless.
Third, the water is free from microorganisms, so it's safe to drink. Fourth, through the electrolysis process, the pH of the water increased from 8.15 to 9.42. Recommendation. For further research, this purifier can be used to filter other types of water such as river water and well water. And we are also going to make a purifier that is more portable.
The last, we say thank you for your attention. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. If you have any question, we open a discussion session. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Aska and team, for presenting your project. That was
This
very
is our
impressive.
legal of work. The advisors' name are Mr. Budi Santoso, MPDC HD, Aska Atta Akananta, and team.
Okay, let's give a round of applause again. Okay, and to Mr. Tuto, please kindly ask a question or give some review for Aska and team.
Aska,
Yes.
it's very innovative, your research. Aska, I want ask to you, yeah.
Okay.
How much does your price, yeah? How much does water cost per liter in your system?
Pardon?
How much does the water cost per liter in your system?
$2.
$2?
200 rupiah.
200.
2,000.
2,100. Because you have a legal in your research, yeah. So maybe people want to buy your system, yeah. But people want to know how much does the water cost per liter?
How much water? 2,000 rupiah.
2,000 rupiah. 2,000 rupiah. Is right?
Yes.
The second question, yeah. If I think the tap water with the wastewater, yeah, can your system is to treat the wastewater?
No.
No. No. So your system just
we have tested.
for tap water, right?
I'm sorry, but we haven't tested with wastewater. We only tested with tap water.
Tap water, yeah. So not for wastewater, yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's good. Maybe the last suggestion, yeah. Same with the previous researcher with Pak Budi, yeah. I suggest not not surat pencatatan ciptaan, ya. Because in Undip surat pencatatan ciptaan is cannot be used, ya. To promote our product, ya. We must have a patent, maybe a simple patent, ya. Simple patent you need maybe no more than 1 year, ya, to process the simple patent. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Tutu.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the reviews. And Aska.
Yes.
Aska, how long have you been practice for this presentation?
1 month.
1 month? Wow. Give applause to Aska and friend. Okay, Aska, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu and audience?
I would like to say thank you to the advice from Prof. Tutu and all the audience to listen to us and other judges. And Mr. Budi Santoso, MPD CHD.
Okay, Aska and friend, I cannot wait to your another innovation. Okay, let us give another round of applause for Aska and teams.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can back to your seat now. Guys. Okay, for the last but not least team, please welcome MTS Negeri 1 Sidoarjo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, sir and ma'am. I hope you're in good condition and happy situation.
We're from State Madrasah Sanawiyah 1 Sidoarjo. Hello, this is Miss Zahra. This is Vira. That is Felicia, our team leader. That is Yumna, and that is Azmi.
We would like to present our research topic. So, we talk about the impacts generated by the cooperation between the Sabat Museum community and Putantular State Museum, especially increasing the number of visits to the museum.
Why did we choose this research as our topic? Did you know that Indonesian people has a big interest in local history and local culture? Also, they don't like to go to the museum. Whereas if we visit the museum, we can learn and conserve our local history and our local culture. We can help the museum to conserve it by learning and teaching to the other about our history and our local culture through their collection. Empu Tantular State Museum is that in Sidoarjo City, a densely populated city. So that's why Sidoarjo has a lot of school and learning center.
How we invite society to be interested in their local culture and history. We had a potential in Sidoarjo, namely Putantular State Museum. This museum conserves and protects the historical artifact and the cultural object.
First, you need to know what is Sahabat Museum Community. Sahabat Museum is a group of cultural art community or some organization that cooperation with Empu Tantular State Museum. Empu Tantular State Museum stood at Buduran Street, Sidoarjo, East Java, Indonesia since 2004. Previously, Empu Tantular State Museum already stood in Surabaya at Mayangkara Street. Empu Tantular State Museum created by a German citizen who lived in Surabaya. His name is Gottfried von Faber. Research about the impact generated after its cooperation. Using qualitative experimental methods and data collection that consists of interview with Empu Tantular State Museum.
An example of it and its impact generated is a cooperation with UPN Veteran East Java. Their cooperation produced a great project, namely Symphony. It's a technology that can suggest the society to visit the Empu Tantular Museum. Even if the visitors don't visit it directly, they still can learn about its collection, like prehistory artifacts, colonialism's era, science and technology, or the cultural collection. It support the museum when COVID-19 pandemics in 2019 and 2020. Another example of the cooperation is when the Empu Tantular Museum collaborates with a community called Yayasan Istiqlal. The positive side of it gave the museum a scanned ancient Holy Quran. Visitors can watch it on social media without touching it and without touching another ancient collection that are easily damaged.
Even though the museum already promotes itself, either through social media or printed media, the societies aren't interested on it. Why? Do you have any idea? Because the museum cannot satisfy them. Furthermore, they more like the foreign culture. Thank you for staying with us and remember always just merah. With Sahabat Museum Community. create a younger generation of history.
Okay, thank you so much, girl, for presenting your project. That was very authentic of you. Okay, to Mr. Tutu, please kindly ask or give some review for the presentation.
Okay, thank you and congratulations. I think it's very good, yeah, because I think, yeah, many people rarely know about the museum, yeah. So your research is very good, I think, because you want to uh, introduce the museum to other people. Yes, I think it's very good. But I just suggest in your presentation, yeah, because your presentation is just a sentence, yeah. I think the presentation is very good if you put the picture, yeah, maybe museum Emputan Tular. What is the picture? Yeah, you can put the picture so the audience will be interested for your presentation. It's just a suggestion because I see your presentation is monotone because just a sentence. Yeah, is my suggestion. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tutu, for the review. And Belasia, do you have anything to say to Mr. Tutu or audience?
Thank you so much, Mr. Tutuk, for your suggestion. And thank you so much for the audiences to hear our research presentation. Thank you. And don't forget that we're from
Okay, let us give another round of applause to SMP 1 Sidoarjo. Oh, MTS 1 Sidoarjo. Okay. Okay, you can go back to your seat now, girl. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, by watching the A team previously marked the end of our Inventors talk. And today's agenda is over. I am Hasna Alivia on behalf of the committee. Would like to thank you all for joining today's event to the field. We are hoping to see you tomorrow for the long-awaited awarding ceremony. Good afternoon and have a nice day.
Sekian lamanya kita tak berjumpa, namun tak sengaja berpapasan ku denganmu. Tatapan yang sama, rasanya yang lama, dan ku kecewa betapa kau telah lama ku menunggu dirimu, coba hubungiku, salah hatiku berharap padamu, mencari yang tak pasti. Wahai kau bunga hatiku, menanti dirimu. Sekian lamanya tak berjumpa, tak sengaja. Kapan yang sama, namun ku kecewa Betapa kau telah lama menunggu dirimu untuk coba hubungiku. Salah hatiku berharap padamu, mencari yang tak pasti. Wahai kau bunga hatiku, menanti dirimu. Bayangmu masih ada di sini, selalu untukku. Menunggu dirimu, coba hubungiku. Salah hatiku berharap padamu, mencari yang tak pasti. Wahai kau bunga hatiku, menanti dirimu.
Mata pernah melihat, telinga pernah mendengar, badan pernah merasa, terekam jelas, seakan terjadi baru saja. Siapakah yang salah? Siapa yang tanggung jawab? Waktu terus berjalan, terasa salah karena ada yang belum selesai. Oh, oh, oh. Aku sudah tak marah, walau masih teringat semua yang terjadi kemarin. Jadikan ku yang hari ini. Aku sudah tak benci, walau nyatanya merugi. Terdengar tidaknya kata maaf, dada lapang terima semua. Akan ada masa depan bagi semua yang bertahan. Duniaku pernah hancur, tangkai lagi satu-satu. Tak semua akan paham, dan tak semua katakan maaf semua harus terjadi. Kini kau tak sendiri lagi, aku akan coba pahami. Aku sudah tak marah, walau masih teringat semua yang terjadi. Jadikan ku yang hari ini. Aku sudah tak benci, walau nyatanya merugi. Dada lapang terima semua. Akan ada masa depan bagi semua yang bertahan. Duniaku pernah hancur, lagi satu-satu. Akan ada masa depan bagi semua yang bertahan. Duniaku berlanjut, rangkai lagi satu-satu. Oh. Satu-satu, satu-satu, satu-satu. ABC dari Wiskas untuk anak sehat, abu hati. I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, oh, no, no, it's a feeling that I wanna stay. Cause my heart starts beating triple times with thoughts of loving you on my mind. But I can't figure out just what to do. Causing her is you. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly think. I lose all control, and something takes over me in the days. The love so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. From my side, I swallow all of my pride. Your love is so sweet, and knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why you time after time after time I try to fight it, but your love is strong and it keeps on holding on. System is down when in my condition I don't feel. Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. But I can't figure out just what to do when the causing her is you. I get weak in the knees, I can hardly think. I lose all control, and something takes over me in the day. The love so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. From my side, I swallow all of my pride. Your love is so sweet, and knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love makes me weak.
I always knew you were the best, the coolest girl I know. So prettier than all the rest, the star of my show. So many times I wished you'd be the one for me. But I never knew it